Hey, I'm Blogging Brandy of RVersity, a university for RVers, and in this video, I'm going to be teaching you what exactly RV hookups are. From here to here is my power. And stay tuned until the end of this video so that you can learn how to actually hook up your RV and not make the same mistakes that I did, because they can be costly. Whether you're renting or buying an RV, you're going to be using it for either boondocking, which if you're not sure what that is, I made a video about that, link in the description below this video. Or you're going to be using your RV, hooking it up, say at an RV park or a campground, something like that. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. And chances are, since you're watching this video,
you're probably trying to hook up your RV.
What does it mean to actually hook up your RV? Now, in order to use your RV, you're going to need utilities, either electricity, to have lights in your RV, if you want to cook, maybe wash your hands, you're going to need those utilities. Now, where are you going to get those from? In my case, I like to park at an RV park or campground, and they usually have all the utilities you need there for you, and that's what you pay for and what you call
hooking up.
What are full hookups? So before you plan your next RV trip, you're going to want to check out the RV park or campground that you're going to be staying at, and you're going to want to know what type of hookups they have. I would go and look and say, okay, do they have full hookups? That's what I want. Full hookups usually is going to include water, electricity, and sewer. Those are your basics, and if you're lucky, they're going to have things like cable so you can watch TV, or Wi-Fi so maybe you can get on your phone or stream something, get on the internet. In some cases, RV parks that don't really have full hookups are going to have just water and electric, so whenever it comes time for you to actually dump your tanks in your RV after you've maybe taken a shower, been washing your hands, and been cooking, doing dishes, you need to empty those. And if you have sewer at your site, that means that you can actually empty them at your site. But if they only have the water and electricity, you're gonna have to take your RV and unhook it, go to a dump station that's usually there at the RV park, or you're gonna have to put your poo in a wagon and drag it with you and go dump it. There's advantages and disadvantages to the hooking up part. Why I say myself personally, I only say at full hookups, and I always go online, check out the RV parks, read the reviews, and then I try to call and just make a physical phone call and say, hey, here's what's included. I just want to confirm my reservations, what utilities you have, whatnot. And if it's Wi-Fi for me, I just say, hey, do you have Wi-Fi throughout the park? Or is it Wi-Fi in one central location so you have to come in the building and use it? Because I want it at my spot. So those are things to think about when you're thinking about full hookups and what hookups are in your RV. Where do you find these RV hookups? So the best place to find these hookups is either at a campground or an RV park. You can kind of hear it's a little loud here because that's where we're actually filming. You can also find these hookups either at travel centers, truck stops. Some rest areas will have like a sewer dump or where you can get water for your RV. And then also you're going to want to check the RV dealership or service stations that you would normally take your RV to, because oftentimes they have the same facilities at their place as well. You can also plug your RV into a house, but there are some limitations. I created a video about this as well as a entire series about how to hook up your RV. You can check those out in the description below this video. I'll put a link to those to learn all the fun parts of RVing. Okay, so it's time for an RV quiz. What side are your RV hookups on? I want you to comment below if you know the answer to this question.
Let me tell you the answer.
Typically, your RV hookups are on the left side of the RV or the driver's side of the RV. And when you go to an RV park, they're always on the same side. Maybe if you make your own RV or create something, they could be on another side, but typically they're always on the left side of the RV, whether you have a motorhome or a travel trailer. So the last part, when you think about hooking up,
How much does it cost, Brandy?
you want to know how much does it cost to hook up your RV. It always depends on where you stay and how long you stay, the type of amenities. But just to give you a good example, if you're staying at an RV park with, say, full hookups, I would expect to pay a daily rate, which is going to be your most expensive, probably somewhere between $35 to $100 a day. Now, if you are going to be staying somewhere longer term, say 2 weeks, or the best rate is if you can stay by the month or longer, you're going to be paying somewhere between, it could be like $300 a month to over $1,000. It depends on how big your unit is, how many people, and some other things. But just in general, that's to give you some costs.
Please don't quote me on that.
But that's about what you pay. Another example for myself, I had a travel trailer and I stayed on, honestly, an island and a beach for about $500 for the whole month. And that was about August, September time frame. That just gives you an idea of what you might pay to stay and hook up. And that was with full amenities. I had cable, water, electric, sewer, Wi-Fi, everything, and literally could walk to the beach for $500 a month. So now you know what RV hookups are. But if you don't want to make the same mistakes that I did when I started RVing, you're going to want to check out the top 10 mistakes that most RVers make. I'll put a link to those in the description below this video so you can check those out because they can be costly. I'm Brandy of RVersity, a university for RVers. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Put those You're gonna stop?
I thought you were going to do the whole...
Well, we're gonna pause for a second.
Oh.
But there are some limitations. Now, I made a whole series of tutorials about how to either plug your RV into a house or you're gonna have to record that because it comes out on the video, trust me, I hear it. That's good. We're gonna cut that.